Hey guys, Jordan here. Sorry about the nose. It's I cut myself shaving, and I know I look like shit, man. This divorce shit is fucking brutal. But yeah, I'm just here today. I've got a mental health tip for performers. You know, like I know a lot of people are probably missing the feeling of being up on stage, or that great feeling when you come down off stage. And I've just come up with like a strategy to help sort of deal with that. And yeah, first I'd say like, look, I know it's been a tough time and we've all had to ask ourselves some pretty challenging questions. You know, I know I've been up late at night asking myself these things, you know. I mean, probably one of the most challenging for me has been like at what level of rainfall does a motorcyclist become like basically just a really fast homeless person. But you think about those things too much, you just go crazy, you know. Perhaps only God knows such things, you know. And there's a lot of, you know, things we've had to give up. I've, you know, had to give up projects and stuff. I wanted to become a Toastmaster, and obviously I couldn't do that in front of groups of people anymore. So I did it online, which I acknowledge is different. You know, it's not the same thing, but it still doesn't mean it's alright for, you know, Toastmasters International to do what they've done, which is basically just send me out like a grayscale certificate that someone's like crossed out toast and handwritten bread on the certificate, you know, like that's not cool. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I live and let live sort of thing, but I'm sort of in a mindset where I'm thinking I may even just write an email to the head Toastmaster, who I assume wears a suit of toast, you know, just to let him know that it was wrong of them to do me like that. And yeah, so I'll just let you know about this tip. Like it's to maintain your current level of self-esteem, you know. It's not to improve your self-esteem. I don't know how to do that. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a guru or anything like that. All I know is, you know, just to keep it at this stable level. And so that's going to look a lot different depending on, you know, your background and stuff. You grew up in a loving, caring household, that's going to look like one thing. If you grew up in an abusive household, then it's going to be like, I don't know, like I'm not saying I grew up in an abusive household or anything like that, you know. I mean, you remember those kids when you were growing up and they had to like water down their juice and their cordial and that sort of thing? When we were kids, my brother had to water down his insulin, you know. So, and people say that's wrong, you know, they say that's abuse, but that's what we knew, you know. And looking back, you just think, well, hey, at least he wasn't fat when he passed from not having enough diabetes medicine. But anyway, so I'll get into the tip. Basically, what the tip is you just, you want to keep those thoughts and ideas and phrases that you have in your mind when you're getting down off stage. You just take them out of your mind, you write them on a piece of paper, you put them up on your bedroom wall, okay? So this is my bed right here, you know. It's a new mattress basically. I bought it like 6 months ago, and you're actually the first people to see it, you know. I up until the whole, you know, COVID stuff, I've been celibate like 9 months pretty much, and the last 3 weeks were on purpose, and so that's only extended ever since the crisis, obviously. But yeah, so that's my bed, and right opposite the bed I've got my words written up there, and that's way they're the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning and the last thing I see when I go to bed at night, you know. And I'm not going to share them with you, that's my stuff, it's personal. But yeah, I think like if you were able to do this and put these words down or these phrases down and look at them over and over, you can at least maintain the self-esteem you used to, and maybe even improve it a bit, you know, which has definitely been the case in my situation. And look, if that all fails, all I do, I just turn around out here, I look straight out the window at nature. You know, we've got this beautiful green corridor here that the possums all come down and that sort of thing. And you know, it's just suburbia, but nature. You just take moments to appreciate the little things. And yeah, cool guys. So that's all. That's it. I hope it helps. I hope your self-esteem's good and everything. Hope no one kills themselves. Take care. Bye.